Hi YouTube family, it is I, Sanika, and I am back with a 36-week update. Sorry it's been a couple of weeks, y'all, but I don't know if y'all remember my last video. I had a very bad cold. It's still here. It's not getting any better. So I am still dealing with that, and it's to the point where there's no point in me even wearing my oxygen because my nose is stopped up. It's like stopped up, so what's the point, right? Even though sometimes I feel like I need it, and sometimes I'll just put it in my mouth. But as far as my lung disease with the pulmonary fibrosis, it's been going wonderful compared to what I thought it would be in a doctor's. Every time I go to the doctor, they're just so amazed that I've made it this far. They just knew I was going to have one, either, I was going to have a miscarriage or stillbirth, or I was going to have a preterm baby. But here we are, 36 weeks, and 37 weeks will be considered full term. So God is good. Won't he do it? Praise to Jesus. Thank you. Oh, so let's see. 36 weeks. What's been going on for the past 2 weeks? Oh, y'all, nothing. Blood pressure's been good. My urine always come back clear. Blood work always came back clear. Even my GBS came back negative, which is weird because my other two pregnancies, they were positive. So that even came back negative. And the new good news is the only thing that is, bad is my sugar. They can't get it stable. My sugar will not stabilize, and they think it's because of my steroids. But the when I'm on medicine, on the glyburide, it's too low. It'd be in the 50s, 60s. One time I woke up, it was 20. I could barely wake up. It was so low, and it was in the 20s, which is very bad. So they took me off the glyburide, and then it went too high. So it was in the 150s, the 160s, the 170s. I think the highest I got to was like 179. And it didn't matter what I ate. Y'all, I could have grits, bacon, and eggs, and it was 109 one morning. And then the very next day, I would have the same thing, same serving size, and it was like 156. So, damn if I do, damn if I don't. So that's the one thing, my sugar, and it, because of up and down, it kept me sick. I would be so weak. I have the shakes, like to the point where I'm in bed and I'm just like constantly, my whole body is shaking. I was constantly throwing up. It was very horrible. So they have decided that they will induce me. So guess when I'm having a baby, y'all? Tuesday, week 37. Hallelujah. Week 37. She will be here. Tuesday. So, I don't know. Surreal. We finally put up the crib. Finally finished all her clothes, washing, hanging everything up. All I have to do now is pack our bags, and I've been putting that off. I don't know why. I need to do it. I know what I'm in my brain. I know what I'm packing, but I just haven't did it. So that is all that's really been going on for the past 2 weeks. Is dealing with my sugar. That's the only thing that's really been bad. But other than that, everything else is perfect. Like I told y'all, they are surprised I even made it this far. I had doctors telling me in the beginning, they didn't know if they thought I was gonna have to abort her because they thought this was gonna be too risky. And then it was, she's gonna be a miscarriage. It's gonna be a stillborn. Oh, and then it was, you're gonna have her early. Here I am, full term Tuesday, and she will be delivered. Won't he do it? I mean, if that's not a testimony in itself, y'all. I mean, I have this terminal disease. Doctors thinking that the main thing they told me is you don't get pregnant, And I got pregnant because of my faith in him. And I knew he would not put this in my heart if it wasn't meant for me to have another baby. For me, and here I am, 37, gonna be 37 weeks and 2 days, and she will be here. Who else? Who else could do that but him? How can nobody? Him. And for me to have such a breeze, besides the sugar, everything else has just been, everything that they thought was gonna be the bad is what, none of it happened. Everything they said was gonna happen, it didn't happen. Only problems I've been having is the sugar in my breast. Oh, my breast. I don't know. I think I need to hang up the breastfeeding, y'all. You know, I got my breast pump. I started taking lecithin for my block my block ducts, milk ducts, because my breasts are so hard from the blockage. And I don't have mastitis. I've had it 3 times. The mastitis, you know, I have no infection, but they're still clogged. And I started taking the lecithin because somebody told me to take that, and it worked for the few days. My breast started getting soft, and then all of a sudden they started getting hard again. And then one of the side effects is depression, and depression started, and I was like, ugh. So I just stopped, and I'm like, I'm praying that when I have her, it'll regulate, and something will happen, and I don't know. But I had to come to terms with the fact that there's a 90% chance that I won't be able to breastfeed. So went and got some milk. So we'll see, right? I had to really come to terms with that. So, because I couldn't take the depression. I mean, I was so depressed, literally. Like, I felt I would cry at the drop of just tears and didn't know why I was crying. I mean, even though that's part of pregnancy, but it was just different. It was just sadness. So I stopped it, and my breasts are back hard again, and it is what it is. But that is basically what's been going on with this pregnancy, y'all. I feel blessed to have made it this far, and I thank God that I have made it this far. And I just feel like if he could do it for me, he could do it for you. He loves us all the same. So you just have to want it as bad as I wanted it and didn't take no for an answer. But that is all for my update as far as 36 weeks. I will do another update as far as I want to show y'all Charlie's space, because you know we are co-sleeping. She will be sharing a room with us, so I want to show y'all her space. We finally got it together. I finally let my husband put the crib up the other day because he's been bothering me since June. So I finally said, okay, we can put it up. And I washed all the rest of her clothes and did everything that needs to be done. So really, the only thing I have to do for her is pack a bag. I got my sister-in-law bought my the stroller and car seat like she said she would, and that came in, and I still stare at that because I can't believe that a child is gonna, my child, my baby, my newborn will be in there. So it's just like, it's just so surreal to me, and I just feel blessed that we made it this far, because it's just, wow. I feel extremely blessed, and I don't know, it's just, I don't know. Excuse me. So now the only thing that we have to do now is clean the car, you know, get that cleaned out and put in her car seat, and then we're good. And pack her bags in my bag, and Tuesday morning we'll be at the hospital, and I'll update y'all from there, hopefully. But y'all take care, and remember, more prayer, more power. Little prayer, little power. No prayer, no power. God bless.